Kingsville National Park, where the Eurasian and the American tectonic plates split. This is one side of the split, what you see, and at the far end, what you see is the Eurasian tectonic plate. This is Oxerar Falls in Kingsville, and the fun fact about this fall is that the water is fed from a glacier, and it's a slow melting, and the water takes almost 30 years to get here. One of the spots on the Golden Circle, this pales in comparison to Yellowstone. The name of this place is Geyser.
This doesn't look like a hike. It looks more like we are walking in a garden.
And this hike is about 3 or 4 kilometers long. And it started off as a very drab hike. But boy, this is one of my prettiest hike I've done. This is Oxerar Falls. I've seen many lakes with turquoise water, but this is the first river which I've seen, first fall which is turquoise. It's probably due to the lake. It's coming from the glacier. This is superb, fantastic. It's a pretty nice falls here. Between Ricketts Glen and this one, I wouldn't know which one it is. Which one would be a better one? But this has the turquoise water is really beautiful. Stream crossing. Come on, let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, you made it. Good morning. It's a really crisp, beautiful morning here on the Golden Circle in a place called Uthlid, spelled as UTHLID, and that's right there is the bathrooms and cleaning. And here are this camper. It's a beautiful morning with rolling hills, and that's our next door neighbor. They're from Switzerland. They came on a motorcycle. Had a nice chat with them. The locals are pretty good. Gullfoss Golden Circle. Top view of Gullfoss. It is huge. Gated crater on the Golden Circle. Look at the colors of the water here. And they're vibrant, and it all depends upon the time of day. Skogus Fall. This is on our way to Wick. We'll go and take a closer look, but it looks like there is a keyhole from where the fall is coming down. Falls have carved a rock actually, so it's coming almost like through a keyhole. Looking at the falls and having lunch here. Metina thepla and began mirchina saag and nimbuka cha. Sillage Lands Foss. This is on the way to Wick, and the fall is very high. You can just imagine the height of the falls by looking at the people. And we are behind the falls. Here are some people here, and you can just imagine the size. And this reminds me of the movie called The Last of the Mohicans. I don't see. I'm glad I've got myself a raincoat over my head. Good brown tree, very close to Sillage Land Foss. It's about a kilometer. Nobody knows about this fall. It is in a cavern actually. We have to pass through this cavern to come to this falls. And you need wet shoes. That is me right here on the rock. Say hello. Wow. Making a tea after having a chilly walk outside. Masala tea for Neera. Okay, there we go.
Don't forget the gourd.
Yep. Okay. Extremely desolate. The black sand beach. We're really camping in the middle of nowhere, and the road here is unpaved, and it's quite difficult to drive. You cannot drive more than 15 or 20 kilometers an hour, and the scenery is changing, and it's like really rough, but quite exciting. This is a Wick campground. We parked here overnight, and we did camping here. We are basically in a valley, and it's surrounded by mountains. It's this is pretty unique. So it's a 360 degrees view. After driving here on rough road here and a couple of places in US, Texas and Utah, I think we are ready for the F-road next time. F-road driving will be fun, which will go to the interiors of Iceland. This is Fajra Fall on the way to Skaftal from Wick. Lovely waterfall. And the canyon is actually more spectacular than the waterfalls. Floating from the glaciers, whatever you see here. There is here, beautiful. Essentially all of these icebergs, they break up from the glacier, which is at the far end there. Black Diamond Beach in Jökulsá, Iceland. It's called diamond for obvious reason. You can see how this particular block of ice is just like shining like a diamond. This is all fine powder from the volcanic eruption. These rocks get crushed by the movement of the waves. Beautiful. You'll be seeing the Katla caves here, and in front of you what you see is actually a glacier. It's a black glacier because it's covered with volcanic ash, and that's what you'll be seeing today. Simply gorgeous. This ice cave did not exist 7 years ago, and last summer it was 1/3 smaller, and in a couple of years it'll be gone. So we are lucky that we see this cave now.
But how's it? Tasting well?
Start taking the minerals from your organism, because you make it like a distilled water. It doesn't have too many minerals.
Can't get a big piece.
Break it with some electrolytes.
Ball is good enough on it.
Or something.
What about me?
It's the purest water that
This cave is going to disappear. Very sad. Lucky we got to see it.
they can walk like that. They can run like that as well. That's why they are very popular. And you can see how smooth is that. And there is a saying that they developed this kind of walk because back in time when the Vikings came here to Iceland, they liked to drink while they were riding the horse. And every time when they spoiled the drink, they killed the horse. So only the horses who develop this very smooth kind of walk, they survive. Of course.
Up here in Wick and having a lunch overlooking the Wick town, which is a cute little town. And for food, we are having chola dal, methi ka roti, and bhujia. There's a cute little church out there, and at the far end you see these 3 basalt rocks sticking out. According to the Iceland story, they're supposed to be trolls, which they came out during daytime and they turned into rocks. Interesting, but that's the cute little town here of Wick. Very beautiful. big black sand beach. Those are these rocks sticking out from the sea. Those are from the volcano. They got frozen. This is the black sand beach, and here there are multiple caves here, almost 4 or 5 different caves, and the impressive one cave is right there actually, and you can see the basalt columns here, which is formed during the volcanic eruptions, and the interior is also columns that you can see. They are simply awesome. It's a work of nature. And at the far you can see some arches actually here. These are the arches you can see. Jig-Jag Caves near Wick. It is said that the Vikings landed here with some slaves. The slaves ran away. The king followed them, but he got killed. So then his brother came and took revenge on the slaves. So goes the story. This is Neera's idea of enacting Gherwa's song from Dilwale. We made it to the DC-3 plane crash. It's Iceland, as I mentioned earlier, and the Western world really knows how to capture tourism. India should do the same. We have hundreds of forts in Maharashtra, which is unfortunately dilapidated, and we have Leh Ladakh, Northeast, the temples, which are phenomenal, which we can really encourage tourism. Skogas waterfalls, Iceland's tallest and the most enchanting waterfalls according to the reviews. This particular area was covered by glacier, and as the glacier melted, the land rose up, and then that gave rise to these waterfalls. We are going to go up there. It's going to be close to 600 plus steps, and beyond this there are 20 plus waterfalls behind this river. This is Karen Falls near Skogas, and we're going to go behind the falls here. This is a view behind the waterfall.